All right, if you're a man over 40 and you need to lose weight, then make sure you watch this video, and I'm about to give you 3 tips on ways you can lose weight fast. What's up guys, Gary Walker here with liveanabolic.com, and in this video I'm gonna share with you 3 tips to help you lose weight fast, all right? Especially if you're a man over 40, okay? The first tip I wanna share with you guys is you have to optimize your hormones, all right? It's one of the more neglected things. People automatically go straight for the calorie reduction and they go straight to walking 5 miles a day, all right? I will get there in a minute, but for now, the very first thing you really need to focus on is getting your hormones optimized, because once you get older, they're all out of whack. You've got less testosterone, less growth hormone, all right, more estrogen in your body, more cortisol. There's so many things going on internally with your hormones that are gonna make it really difficult for you to lose weight. So we're gonna focus on your hormone optimization. Several ways to do that. First and most important is get your nutrition in check, eliminate all the processed foods and eliminate all the sugars. All right, those are full of toxins and chemicals that are pretty much designed to get your body addicted to eating those foods, all right? They're gonna get in your body, they're gonna elevate estrogen levels. The more estrogen you guys have, the less testosterone you guys have. So keep that in mind. It works like this. You elevate estrogen, or you elevate testosterone, then estrogen comes down. And that's the goal. You wanna focus on optimizing your testosterone levels, all right? So food is gonna help, sleep is gonna help. Make sure you're getting good quality sleep every night, 7 to 9 hours every night. Also make sure you're doing some strength training workouts utilizing compound lifts. Those things will also help. It can be 2 days a week or 4 days a week, but just make sure you're getting some of those exercises implemented and you're gonna start reaping some of those benefits, all right? Do those, and then you're gonna feel a whole lot better, and it's gonna make the weight loss process a whole lot easier, all right? But that is tip number 1. Tip number 2, I want you to combine intermittent fasting with carb cycling, all right? Each of those independently work well, especially with your goal being to lose weight. However, by combining the two, you're gonna get rapid results, tremendous results, all right? And it's not near as hard as it sounds. A lot of people make it sound really difficult. All right, so let's start with the intermittent fasting. The intermittent fasting, basically all you're gonna be doing, let's break it down simple. Don't snack at night. Have your last meal at 8, all right? And then skip breakfast. Simple as that. Have your first meal at 12. You do those and you're already intermittent fasting, all right? What that does is it creates a 16-hour fast every single day. What that does is gives you 8 hours throughout the remaining portion of the day from 12 to 8 to eat your food. So you can have 3 meals in that time period or 4 meals in that time period. It's up to you and how many meals you're gonna need to maintain the amount of calories that your body's gonna require to function optimally, all right? So that's how intermittent fasting works. Everybody already fasts naturally, all right? When you're sleeping, you're fasting. Breakfast, that's what it comes from, break a fast. That's what breakfast does. It breaks your fast first thing in the morning. All I'm asking you to do is skip that breakfast and you're gonna have your first meal at 12. You do that, you're gonna feel better. It's gonna help optimize your hormones as well. It's gonna help stabilize your blood sugar levels, all right? Increase your insulin sensitivity. All of these wonderful things that are gonna help you along your journey into losing weight. All right, so that's intermittent fasting. Now carb cycling, once again, not near as bad as it sounds, all right? Days you are doing your resistance training. So here it is, it's up to you. If you want to resistance train, strength train, lift weights twice a week, okay, you can have complex carbohydrates twice a week. If you want to strength train 4 times a week, guess what? You're gonna be allowed to have some complex carbs 4 times a week. So it's kind of up to you, however you're earning those type of carbs. You're not just eating them for the sake of eating them, all right? They're actually being earned. You're working your body. Your body's requiring more energy. Your body's requiring more carbs for replenishment, refueling, and rebuilding. So that's where it's up to you. It's all about how hard you want to work when you're doing this. However, keep in mind, if your goal is weight loss, then I'm going to recommend working as hard as possible and doing it consistently. That's the other thing, man. You got to stay consistent with it. Don't work hard for 2 weeks and then slack off for a week and then get back into it. It's got to be a consistent progress, all right? Some consistency there. All right, but combine those two things. All right, let's get back into the carb cycling. Now you know the days to have complex carbs. Every day, whether you're doing resistance training or not, then realize you can have protein from good lean protein sources, chicken breasts, fish, turkey, all of those kind of things, grass-fed beef, eggs, all of those are really good protein sources, all right? Combine those with fibrous veggies. This is every day. Every single day of the week, whether you're working out or not, you can have fibrous veggies, all right? Your cruciferous veggies, cauliflower, asparagus, broccoli, green beans, all of those are really good choices that you can have every single day, all right? And then also essential fats. You wanna make sure you're getting fats from egg yolks, which are really good fats filled with saturated, the good quality saturated fats that are gonna help boost testosterone levels. Grass-fed beef has natural fats in it. Grass-fed butter, all right? There's some good fats in that are gonna help you elevate your testosterone levels. So also olive oil, different types of nuts, raw nuts. Make sure you're eating some of those. But there's a lot of good choices for you guys to have, but you do need those essential fats, especially with you wanting to elevate those testosterone levels. All right, so that leaves us with the complex carbohydrates. Complex carbohydrates can be had when you are working out those days, all right? So typically rice, jasmine rice, brown rice, white rice, whatever type of rice you like, potatoes, all right? They don't have to just be sweet potatoes. They can be white potatoes, red potatoes, yellow potatoes. Those are all beneficial for you as well. Quinoa, beans, there's a lot of good choices. Ezekiel bread, some whole grains, oatmeal, a lot of good choices that you can have on those complex carbohydrate days, all right? So you can still do this and enjoy your life and still have good meals. I want you to realize that. You can still lose weight and eat good food. You just have to make better quality choices. But those are the type of complex carbs you can have on the days you work out. Also fruits. It's okay to have fructose, okay, on days that you're working out. So also you can, bananas, if you want bananas, another post-workout food that's great. Pineapples, I actually like pineapples pre-workout. Really good energy response to eating pineapples. So whatever types of fruits you can have on those days as well, whatever type of fruits you like. All right, so those are the ways that you're gonna incorporate your carb cycling into your other plan, your intermittent fasting plan. If you're eating 3 meals, like I said, all 3 of those meals are gonna have protein, fats, fibrous, veggies. If you're not working out, that's all you're gonna be consuming. If you are working out, you're gonna add your complex carbs to those 3 meals. Simple as that, not near as difficult as a lot of people make it seem, all right? All right, well that's your second tip. Third one I'm gonna share with you guys is a little bit more mental than anything else. First, do not compare yourself to other people. Don't compare yourself to people you're watching on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, all right? You don't know what these guys are doing to look the way they look. So keep that in mind. You don't know what they're doing. You don't know what they're taking. You don't know how hard they may be working. Some of these guys have nonstop worked out for 20 years to look the way they look. So just keep all of that in perspective. You do you, you worry about you, you focus on you. Eliminate all those other outside distractions, all right? You focus on making your own progress without comparing yourself to others. So this is a really big tip because a lot of people, it's so hard, they get discouraged. It's hard to not look at somebody else their age and compare themselves to somebody else that's 40 pounds less weight than they are, all right? Again, don't worry about them. We're only worried about you, only focused on you, all right? So the next thing I kind of touched on with this is you have to be consistent. Realize you didn't get overweight overnight. You're not gonna lose it overnight, all right? It's accumulated over time. So we're doing all these other things that are gonna help you to get it off as quick as possible, especially by combining the other 2 tips I gave you. However, it is a process, it is a journey, all right? So one of the easiest ways I recommend to continuing on this journey is to keep a journal, all right? A progress journal, and write everything down in it, from the starting weights that you're doing, the foods that you're consuming every day, even mental thoughts, all right? There's some days you're gonna be positive, some days you're gonna be negative and not wanna do anything. That's just natural part of life. So you gotta focus on documenting everything, and that's gonna help you, all right? The other thing that helps you with is progression. Because if you're starting, let's take a weight, for instance, bench pressing. You're bench pressing 45 pounds at the beginning of your journey. You're doing this 3 months down the road. If you're still bench pressing the same weight, then you're not progressing, all right? If you're not giving your body a reason to grow, it's never gonna grow. You've got to create some type of overload stimulus. You've got to give your body a reason to grow, a reason to lose weight, okay? Create your caloric deficit. Make sure that you're writing down the amount of calories that you're eating initially, and look 2 weeks down the road. Are you losing weight or are you gaining weight? All right? It can be a combination of different factors. There's so many variables involved. It could be lack of progress in the gym, lack of progress with the calories. You can actually be consuming more calories than you realize, all right? Especially if you're somebody that you love fruits and you love nuts. They're very dense in calories. They're dense in micronutrients, which is good, vitamins and minerals, but you gotta be, you gotta be careful when you're consuming those, because there are a lot of calories in both of those. So just because you can consume them, you gotta make sure you don't over consume them. So that's where a journal comes handy. You can go back and look. If you didn't make progress after 2 weeks, go back through your eating habits. See what you did or didn't do that could have contributed to lack of progress. So that's gonna be key, guys, all right? So a journal also keeps you motivated. It keeps you something to shoot towards down the road in your future. So just make sure you're doing all of those. It's gonna help with your accountability as well. So do those 3 tips, and you're gonna go a long way towards losing weight. And the more you do these consistently, the quicker your results will be. So consistency, consistency, consistency. I'm gonna harp on that. That's what you gotta focus on. You're being consistent, you're doing all of these other things, you're gonna get where you want to go, you're gonna make tremendous results. But all right, guys, I've also got a Ripped After 40 workout, free. You just need to go pick it up. There's a link in the description box. I want you to get that workout so you can kind of get an idea of the type of workout you should be utilizing when you're doing, when your goal is to lose weight, all right? I've designed my Ripped After 40 plan with all of these Ripped After 40 workouts for older guys, all right? It's gonna help with your joints. It's gonna help you still build muscle, still get lean. There's so many benefits that come along with the type of workouts that I've incorporated into this program. So just go get one of those free workouts, put it to use. Also, comment, let me know if you have any questions about anything, all right? Because I'm here for you, man. I want you to get successful. I want you to get healthy. I want you to get fit. I want you to lose that weight, because being overweight isn't healthy. That's the most important thing I want you to get out of this video. Not just the aesthetics and looking good, the vanity, it's being healthy, all right? You got a lot of life left to live, so let's live it to your fullest. So focus on getting healthy, and then all these other wonderful things are gonna come along with it. But guys, also if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to our channel. Other than that, man, that's all I got. Get busy, get after it, and God bless.